Yo, what's up with y'all boys and girls, man? Hey, it's Jay Briggs here with the Big Dogs Morning Show on this money making Saturday, March. Man, oh my God, I was thinking about this morning. I said, I feel like just 4 days ago, I was saying, man, we had to start of March, man. This is one of the greatest months of all. Like, I was just saying it like 4 days ago, and now March got like 2 days left. Oh my God, March flew by, man. But is what it was, be what it be, man. Money making Saturday. We got NBA action today. We got Major League Baseball action today. NHL. We got Elite Eight action today. College hoops. What a night it was in college hoops last night, man. Chris. Bro, I just can't catch one, man. Like, I'll be right there, bro. I'll be right there. We had it. Down goes Purdue. The chalk fest continues in college hoops. What's happening, Chris? How you doing today, brother?
Yeah, adios, Purdue. Didn't get the cover on it. I was a little bit upset about that. It looked like they were going to cover. They were up by like double digits for a good part of the second half. But yeah, like you said, it's how the cookie crumbles sometimes. It was kind of like my Friday night in a nutshell. Is it September yet? Is baseball in that final month yet?
It's day 3. It's day 3, man. Hey, both my top plays in baseball have lost in the top of the ninth the last 2 days. So
the Mets. First of all, the Mets decided to show up and do their job yesterday, which I couldn't believe. But then,
home runs.
That's okay. You know what? Still, the worst teams in baseball win 60 times a year. So, something I could probably expect from the Mets. But the one that made me sick, I'm like, I got the Tigers plus 1.5. Bottom of the 10th.
Mookie. Oh shit.
I'm like, even if the Dodgers just hit the hit around, just hit to win 6-5. I don't care. And then I look and I see 8-5. I'm like, you got to be kidding me.
Mookie. And I was a little concerned about Mookie. You know, he done lost 30 pounds. He looked kind of sick. He ain't eating and shit. 2 home runs. He said, I'm all right. Fuck all that.
Man. That's okay.
Welcome back. Welcome back to Major League Baseball, man. Welcome back. We're going to get him today. We got Javon with us today, man. It's always a good day when Javon with us. What's happening, buddy?
Yeah, what's going on? Yesterday, thought I stole one, but then I didn't. That good old last second meaningless 3 once again reared his ugly head in the MSU game. I was on Sparty, and it played out as I thought it would. Sparty pulls it out late. They make the winning plays as they should because that's who they are. And I thought I had to cover. And then, like I said, the meaningless dead bounce 3 at that. Not a bank shot, not a switch from the logo. It was from the logo, but that old dead from on the back of the rim falling makes you think that there's a magnet in the ball. But anyway,
I had a feeling about that game yesterday on the morning show. I said everything in me tells me to take the Izzos, Michigan State. They're the better team. I think they win the game by 3. Were my exact words.
Yeah, I mean, if you got it in early enough, then you would have had 2.5, but that was way early. It shot immediately up to 3.5, and it didn't budge from there. So, it is what it is on that one. Hell of a game, but the second game, it was a damn good game as well.
Auburn, hell of a run they went on. Oh shit.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Auburn. That second half, great teams do that. You know, they're struggling. Then next thing you know, they turn on the switch. You know, um, what was the other one?
Purdue,
UK, UK and
Tennessee.
Tennessee.
Oh,
Yeah, that smack up. You're not gonna get us 3 times smack up, smack up, smack up. I was dead wrong in that one, but I didn't have any money on it either way. So but yeah, the Purdue and Houston game, hell of a game. Thought that Houston was gonna pull away. They was up 10, with 7 minutes left. Next thing you know, Purdue did what it took to bring it to a tie game, and Houston, unlike past years, found a way to win those close games. So I'm rooting for Kelvin Sampson. He's one of my favorite coaches in college basketball. It's been like that since Oklahoma 20 some odd years ago when he was over there. And every way he's been in college, he's won. Indiana, he would have took that team to the promised land, I believe. Had you know, violations, and that was his the violations that go on that went on back in the days, they don't care about now. You know what I'm saying? The extra calls to recruits and things of that nature. So, now he's with a program that he's been with for over 10 years, and took a bad program and brought it to Final Four type heights, perennial, top top tier team in the country. So yeah, shout out to Kelvin Sampson to make it an Elite Eight, and hopefully he gets the job done and makes it to the Final Four.
yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. 2 teams will be punching their ticket there today.
Oh, and I just want to bring up, I know y'all brought it up yesterday, but the craziest 13 seconds you will ever see in a regular season NBA game.
Yay.
I just want to salute the Chicago Bulls
Shout out
for
to both.
getting me a 2-team parlay casher.
Shout
You
out.
know, I mean it would have cashed anyway because it was at what 3.5, but still, to get it outright in the sequence that it did, and LeBron fumbling late, I love it. I love it.
Y'all know I'm LeBron's biggest fan, but Chicago was my play of the night that night. Boy, I was cheering so hard. Boy, I felt like how the haters be feeling. Man, shout out Mr. Get a fucking bucket, Kobe White. Shout out to Gidler. Hey, they in action again tonight against the team from Dallas. We'll talk about it. We will talk about it, man. We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it here in a minute. Fellas, y'all want to start our day in Major League Baseball?
Why not?
Let's do it, man. Let's do it. Let's do it. All right. First game on the board. Nasty Nate. Mr. Nasty Nestor Cortez battling it out with his old team. He on the Brewers now. He back in Yankee Stadium. Brewers plus 140, Yankees minus 165. Max Fried on the mound for the Yanks. What the fuck going on? Baseball, one of them sports where it's like you see the news during the off season, but it's not like other sports off season news. So then when you actually see it happen when it plays, you'd be like, damn, I forgot they got him. Damn, he on the mound today. The hell going on?
I did that so many times during my videos. I was like, oh yeah, he's on this team now.
Oh yeah, what the fuck are you doing over there? We got the Angels battling it out with the White Sox, and we got the Twins and the Cardinals. Joe Ryan and Eric Fetty. Franchise. Solid start to the day. Got some day baseball. How you feeling?
Yeah, I'm gonna start with in what world are the Angels minus 160, minus 165 against anybody? I get it. The White Sox have been brutal, but I'm pretty sure the White Sox at least won a couple of their first 10 games last year, so they weren't going to go like, even with how bad they finished the season, they weren't going to get crushed every single game. Jonathan Cannon, not a bad option for this White Sox team. I'm not a Jose Soriano fan. I think that until I see the Angels put it together, they're not seeing any of my money, especially at a price like this. So give me the White Sox and the plus money. I'm taking the under in Twins Cardinals. To me, that sets up as a pitcher's duel. The Twins, Joe Ryan, solid option. Also, the Twins have a great bullpen as well. Eric Fede, for whatever reason, when he was with the White Sox last season, and even when after he got traded to the Cardinals at the deadline, he owned the Twins. He had like an ERA over 1. And it's just gonna be a bit of a lower scoring game. So give me the under there. And I'm going to take a shot on the Brewers with Nestor Cortez. He was great at home last year. It's pretty much a return home game. Just the lineup behind him changes. And the Yankees just overvalued just based on name brand. And I think the Brewers also have the better bullpen if both starters cancel each other out. So give me the Brewers and the plus money.
Yeah. For me, I'm gonna roll with the White Sox. When I see plus money, I'm looking to, get some value, and I think we have some value in this one. I know White Sox are gonna be a bad team, but who are the Angels? You know, like Chris said, who are they to be laying 165 on the money line? Now they could win, they could get their first win of the season, but just like them, I could see them losing, getting swept out in Chicago to start the season. That's what I can see, and I'm gonna play on that, and I'm gonna take my plus money and walk away with some money, with some extra money in this one. So yeah, White Sox for me. I'm gonna go with the value, and I can agree with the under in the Minnesota St. Louis game, but I want to touch this first 5. I've been high on Eric Fetty, um, throughout his career. You know, he's had some good starts, has some poor starts, but I think that he'll get it done. First game of the season, for him. Um, Joe Ryan, not to say the same type of pitcher, but I see these two as evenly matched, pitchers as far as the pecking order of starting pitchers in the majors. So I could see an under first 5, low scoring game first 5. Then when it gets to the bullpens, Minnesota has the edge in that one as far as I'm concerned. So yeah, under first 5 for me.
Fair enough. For me here, I'm going with I'm with y'all guys. I'm on the White Sox. Angels, I don't even know if we would trust them laying this at home. This big of a price on the road? Stop it. They might be worse than the White Sox this season. Who's to say they're not going to be worse than the White Sox? White Sox might be the better team. I'm taking plus money with the White Sox. And then that's all I really like. I lean towards the Brewers plus money. I'm with Chris. Nestor Cortez basically right back where he was last season, where he pitched well. I want to attack that plus money with the Brewers. That's what I like in this slot. Sorry, I'm multitasking. But let's keep it rolling, ladies and gentlemen. We got the Blue Jays and the O's. The Blue Jays finally bounced back. It's only game 2. I'm saying finally bounced back, but they got Scherzer on the mound today. Interesting. And Dean Kramer on the mound for the O's. We got knock knock.
Who's there?
Jesus.
Jesus too.
Jesus, also referred to as Jesus Christ,
Oh, wow.
Jesus of Nazareth, and many other names and titles, was a first century.
Oh, that theory can get involved, but hey, man. Jesus Lombardo is finna kick the crap out of the Nationals today, man. Y'all know it. Y'all know what it
He
is.
is so proper with it too. Jesus is.
Oh, that's hilarious, bro. That is hilarious. That's hilarious.
Whenever you have to do a Luzardo start, put the phone face down. She won't answer.
All right, I guess so. Man, Jesus, man, he with them with the Phillies now. That is insane. That is insane. Jake Irvin on the other side for the Nationals, and we got the Rockies, the Colorado Rockies, battling it out with the Rays. Jump on. How you feeling, brother?
As much as I want to roll with Max Scherzer, in the couple starts he's faced the Baltimore Orioles, they've drilled him. Can't even get around it. He has some sort of issue with his thumb. You know, he's out there getting a paycheck. He can still pitch at a high level, I believe, but can he pitch at a high level consistently? I'm not sure about that. We haven't seen Max Scherzer pitch at a high level in the last couple of seasons due to injuries, so on and so forth. You could attest to that, Jay. With him being being on the Rangers roster last season. So yeah, I could only actually, you know what I can do? I'll take the over. The over looks like it should be some good money in this one. First two games of the series have gone over. And back in the days, I used to exclusively back the over on a Saturday afternoon in Toronto. And they used to cash more often than not. But this was back when Toronto's bats were cranking. Jose Bautista and all those guys. But yeah, but I'm gonna go back to the future with this one. I'm gonna take the over. 8.5. They'll get the 9. And I'm gonna take the Phillies on the run line. I think Jesus Luzardo has a strong start. I think that the Phillies get to Jake Irvin, and I expect them to win by margin. Um, can you put a external clip on this one? I think you get up to 3. I think you could you know back the Phillies on a with -3, so they could win by four runs. I'll put the extended clip on it. Maybe 2.5. Let's just slow down on the on the runs with that. -2.5 extendo.
There you go. I'm with you. That's where I'm going there too. I'm on the Phillies. I'm laying the run line. And I might go extendo. I think Luzardo, I know my man had for his standards, down season last season, bro. He pitching for the damn Marlins. Like, come on, man. Now he in an actual rotation with some other guys that are good. I'm gonna say good. Some people high on Wheeler and Nola and them, y'all know in this show. So I'm gonna say good. But you put them in a rotation with some guys that actually can pitch. I'll give them credit; they can pitch. And then a serviceable lineup. I think he's gonna return back to the dominant guy we know him to be. I think today, first outing, has a solid outing. The Phillies dominated the Nationals pretty much all season last season. The Nationals were really profitable as an underdog against everybody except for the Phillies. I'm going to lay it here with Philadelphia. I'm going to lean towards the Rockies 1.5, -130. I think this game is going to be kind of similar to yesterday, just competitive. Just competitive. The Rays, they're going to be the Rays this season. They're going to be, they're not going to blow too many teams out. They're going to gut out wins that a lot of teams probably wouldn't. But they're not going to do it by margin. And the Rockies, they're going to be the same Rockies we know them to be, competitive. Going to pull some games out for us as underdogs. If you can get a decent price with them with a run in your pocket, take it. This game probably is going to finish same score as yesterday, 3-2. Maybe higher scoring, but regardless, I think the Rockies have a legitimate chance to win this one outright as well. I want the run line with the Colorado Rockies. Chris?
Yeah, I think that's where leaning here. I was also leaning towards the under in Rockies Rays. These are just two lineups I just don't really trust, to be honest. I think the Rays might have one of the worst relief lineups in baseball. They're going to win games, but they're going to win games with pitching at times this season. The Colorado Rockies, the one concern I have with the Rockies is that Senzatella's had a history of pitching better at home. But to me, I keep looking at this game. I keep seeing another 3-2 score or 4-3. So I like the under there, and I lean towards the Rockies plus 1.5. I'm with you guys on the Phillies as well. Jake Irvin, issues with the Phillies last year, an ERA over 7. The Phillies, I like Luzardo. I know there's a few people that necessarily don't love him, but I'm high on his stuff.
Point him out to me. I'll beat him up.
Yeah, I've seen a couple people. I've seen a couple critics out there, but I think the Phillies are just the better lineup as well. So give me the Phillies in that one. Blue Jays Orioles. I lean towards the over with Giovanna. I think that might be a way to look here. Maybe that might be a home run prop game. So
tell me a side. I can't let you weasel out of it.
Well, if it's a Blue Jays game, you probably know what side I'm going to be on.
You like the Jays? Okay.
I know he's past his prime, but I like the Scherzer signing. Gives him a veteran presence and sort of a winning mentality they haven't had in rotation in a while. So
that's all I wanted to know. I kind of lean towards the Jays too, but I don't love it enough to put no money on it.
I'm just waiting for Alec Manoah to get back in that rotation.
How long till you think that happens?
Well, I don't know. I'll look it up and I'll
We got the Pirates and Marlins. Bailey Falter on the mound for the Pirates. We got the Giants and the Reds. Nick Lodolo versus Verlander. What the fuck he doing over there with the Giants? That was another one this morning. I was like, what the hell going on? And we got the Guardians battling it out with the Royals, Seth Lugo and Gavin Williams. I'm up first here in this slot. I'm going to lean towards the Guardians. Guardians is one of them teams I like betting that like don't get the respect they deserve. She used to talk about it all the time, and I kind of just adopted it. They're in my wheelhouse. I like the Guardians plus money. Royals feel just a little slightly overrated, overvalued right now. They're going to be fine. They're going to be battling it out in this division for a full season, but in certain spots where we're attacking plus money with the Guardians, I lean towards that side more often than not. And give me the Giants with Verlander on the mound today. Verlander even playing Giants right now, kind of flying under the radar. Giants might do something this season. They might not. I know all of last season I was telling Mitch the Giants were hot ass. I'm actually kind of might change tune a little bit this season. It may be early. Let's see what Verlander come out here and do today. I'm going to lean towards the Giants at even money. Chris?
Let's not make a mistake. They're still hot ass.
They might be.
Yes. I wish I could say there's might, but I don't even know if there's any. I think might have left town at this point. I'm leaning towards the Reds there only for that. A slowed down Justin Verlander. It's kind of the same concern I have with Max Scherzer, even though I like the move to get him to Toronto. Is that the age is starting to catch up to him. The velocity's down in a hitter-friendly ballpark like Great American. I worry about him. Nick Lodolo's had issues in Cincinnati at home as well over the course of his career. I think he's got higher upside. So I'll go with the Reds there. I'm on the Royals as well. Unfortunately, I get where you're coming from, and I do think that the Guardians are going to be a team that we're going to be able to catch value with a lot this season, like you said, because it's just a team that doesn't necessarily get the respect that at times they deserve. But I trust Seth Lugo more than I trust Williams, even though I do expect Lugo to have some regression this year. Pitched well in 2 home starts against Cleveland last year, a 1 run allowed over 13 combined innings of work with 14 strikeouts. Gavin Williams was batting practice at times last season, so Give me Seth Lugo. Give me the Royals here.
Javon, how you feeling?
I think I want some action on that Cincinnati Reds first five. Is this going to be the year that Nick Lodolo puts it all together? That's what I want to know. He has the stuff, facing the future Hall of Famer, future first ballot Hall of Famer, wily veteran and Justin Verlander. I could see him, giving up 3 runs. I could also see him getting shelled. So I like my chances with the Cincinnati Reds first five, them having the lead, get in, get out, don't got to worry about the bullpen. You saw what happened with the bullpen in their last game. They got blown up. So yeah, I'm on Cincinnati first five. I am also on the KC Royals. When you got Gavin Williams as your second starter, he's supposed to be third, opening day, that kind of threw a monkey wrench in their plans for as far as their rotation. But second game of the season, and you got Gavin Williams going, I don't like that. I'm on KC to get the job done behind Seth Lugo and their bullpen. I expect them to have a lead in the middle of the innings and they'll hold strong to the end of the game. So, yeah, it can only be KC for me, and I'm gonna roll with Pittsburgh. Volante Beloso. I can never know the correct pronunciation of his name, but he was someone that whenever I saw him, I like to fade more times than not. And Pittsburgh has been roughshod over the Marlins, 9-1 last 10. That one win being on opening day. So yeah, give me the Pirates.
Keep it rolling, fellas. We got the Boston Red Sox out on the road facing the Texas Rangers. Walker Buehler versus Mr. Male. We got the New York Mets, Canning, battling it out with Spaghetti Arrighetti. And we got the Atlanta Braves, Schwelly versus Vasquez. Chris, how you feeling?
There you go. I was like, why is he responding? I'm going to ask you every time we talk about a Mets game and you throw it to me, is it obvious what side I'm taking?
Bro, you can't just be a hater.
Of course I can. Give me the Astros over the poverty Mets. Griffin Canning, familiar face. Astros. The Astros tuned him up last year. I'm going to take the Astros to pound on Canning once again here. Give me Houston, reasonable price. The Mets start the trudge to 90-plus losses. Give me the Braves. I like Schwellenbach. Vasquez, for me, it's kind of like, Jovan mentioned about Gavin Williams in the last segment. If Randy Vasquez right now is pitching in your number 3 spot, if you're the Padres, I think you're in some trouble here. Maybe it's just that the rotation's kind of thrown out of whack, and when guys come back, it's going to sort of work itself out. But give me the Padres. Give me the Braves here to beat the crap out of the Padres. I like Schwellenbach. Great rookie season. I think he has a good sophomore campaign. I'm taking the Braves.
Javon?
Sheesh. So Red Sox Rangers in this one?
Yes, sir.
Well, I haven't checked, but it should be a good price on the Nerfy in this with looking at these 2 pitchers. So if it's a good enough price, I'll roll with the Nerfy. Hopefully these 2 pitchers, who can give it up in the first inning, that they leave out of the first inning unscathed. That's one of the things I'm gonna do though. When it's two mediocre pitchers, and I consider these two mediocre pitchers, you know, that can't give up, some runs in the first inning, and it's a good enough price, I'm gonna take the Nerfy. And that's just gonna be a strategy that I'm gonna roll with. Play on the fact that you're getting a better price with that, as opposed to two strong starters that usually don't give it up in the first inning. And taking that a high juice. But then again, I haven't checked the the Nerfy run prices on this one, so I would take the Nerfy. I really don't like, not to say I don't like the time slot, but I got some action on this, so that's the only thing that I'm giving up on this time slot.
For me, I'm fading Spaghetti Arroghetti. Y'all know that. Y'all knew that. They're gonna keep giving me plus money on the better team. I gotta take it. If they gonna give me, if they're giving me plus money on the better team, I'm gonna take it. Simple. They are.
They're not.
They are.
I don't know where this came from that the Mets are the better team in this game.
They are.
It's that Mets hype.
It's not.
Choo choo.
It's that Mets hype and that Houston hate.
Astros is falling off. Dusty Baker gone. They just doing shit. They got Altuve in the outfield. The Mets coming off a great postseason run. Just acquired one of the best hitters in baseball. Sound like, don't sound like hype me. Sound like I'm just telling you what it is and what it ain't.
It sounds like you're rolling with the hype train. It sounds like you're giving you're fueling the hype train.
I'm on the Mets today, man. Let's do it. I gotta take that plus money, man. It's just too much. It's just too good of a spot to pass up. Remember the Astros, how cold they started last season. Like they were ice cold to start last season. They might be I don't think the Rangers are going to run away with the division or anything like that. Like I do think they're not no longer one of the best teams in baseball. They're not, but they're still regarded right now, I think, as that. Astros overrated, overvalued. Plus money with the Mets where I want to be. I'm with you though, Chris. I will agree with you. I'm on the Braves and Schwelly and company into that today. They were my best bet last night. Fuck. I'm back on them today though. I think Schwelly pitches well. I just don't see the Braves dropping 0-3. They can still salvage a series. They win here, win tomorrow, lead a series tied 2-2. They can still salvage it. I think they do. I think they get back on track today. I'm on the Braves. Rangers, Red Sox. I love the Rangers yesterday. I had a run line with the Rangers at like plus 170 yesterday. They're really good in the bounce back spot at home, and when they win, they usually win by a couple of runs. They're an offensive style team. Today's a game I just want to pass. So maybe an over. Lean towards an over today in that one. Lean towards an over. But from a side perspective, I think it's a legit game. Keep it rolling now, ladies and gentlemen. Last slot in Major League Baseball today, we got the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Cubbies. We got the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Tigers, and the Seattle Mariners and the Athletics. I was going to say Oakland. It's the Athletics. Javon, would you like to close out baseball?
Man, even when the damn Dodgers are down, man, they find a way to win by margin. Detroit had a good shot, to win, and it all boiled down to throwing a bad pitch to Mookie Betts, and he sent it the other way. And what can you do? But what's this, Sasaki's first is this his first or second start of the season?
Second.
Second.
He was in the Japan series.
Yeah. He only went three innings, 1 hit, 1 earned run. So I guess they're putting him on a short leash. I don't know how I feel about that part, but what I do feel like is gonna happen is that the Dodgers are gonna run roughshod over Reese Olson, um, give him an early pounding. That's what I believe is gonna happen. No, can't lay 220 prices with the Dodgers. So we're gonna bring this down to at least run line. I'll put the extendo clip on this one as well. -2.5. Get you some decent plus money, or get you well into plus money in that one. It's the only way I can play it. Um, can it go over? Yeah, I mean, yeah, I believe it should go over. Um, Judging by how the late innings have gone in these first two games between these two. I would also bet the over in this one as well.
I'm not in love with the back end of the slot. Dodgers price is crazy today, and I don't got the bones to fade them. Like Jovan said, even when they down. Home run, Mookie. Run line. I will lean towards Mr. Fott. Brandon Fott, my guy. Los Serpientes and the Diamondbacks. Costy's guys on the other side. You may not get something. But I'm gonna take the Diamondbacks. I trust Arizona and Arizona. Chicago gonna be the same old Chicago. Overrated, overvalued, bad baseball team. I know the plus money look all right over there today with the Imanaga. It ain't happening. Just lay it with Arizona. You be all right. Chris?
Just trying to make sure I wasn't muted there. Yeah, give me the Mariners here. I trust Bryce Miller against the Athletics. Osvaldo Beto, you never know which Beto you're going to get. That's my problem. Is he's really inconsistent. And Bryce Miller was rock solid against the Athletics last season. And in his career, I mean, he's got 30-3 strikeout to walk ratio against the Athletics. I know the Athletics are going to be able to provide some value at some point, but not here. I think the Mariners get it done behind a strong start from Miller. I wanted to take the Tigers, but I think this is just a Dodgers smash spot. I'm not all that high on Reese Olson. And as we've seen, and as I learned firsthand yesterday, the Dodgers often find a way to, pull out a run line cover, even with their backs against the wall. So give me the Dodgers run line. And Cubs Diamondbacks, lean towards the over for me. I think in that one, I just get some runs in that one.
That's all for Major League Baseball today, ladies and gentlemen. Let's talk some hockey. Skate on over to the National Hockey League Association. Major card over there today. But as we do on the show, we'll do it one swoop. Sabres Flyers, Islanders Lightning, Avalanche and the Blues, Devils and the Wild, Predators and the Golden Knights, Blue Jackets and the Senators, Kings and the Maple Leafs, Bruins and the Red Wings, Flames and the Oilers, Rangers and the Sharks, and the best team in hockey, the Dallas Stars, against the Kraken. Chris?
Yeah, I'm going to take the Flames on the money line, maybe +1.5 if you don't want to do it, and maybe lay a fair bit of juice. But in a rivalry matchup where the Oilers haven't necessarily looked all that good, they just got cranked by the Seattle Kraken on the road, and their goaltending situation is just a disaster. So I'll take the Flames here, who are still trying to fight to get into the playoffs, even though the window is closing closer day by day. But take a shot on the Flames there. And I'm going to take the Senators to win that one in regulation against the Blue Jackets. Blue Jackets are just a team I like to back far more when they're at home. compared to on the road. They're on a back-to-back here. So give me the Senators inside 60 minutes, or you can put someone on the puck line. And one more lean towards the San Jose Sharks. I'll take the +1.5, maybe put a little bit on the money line. The reason I like the +1.5 is a lot of the head-to-head meetings have been 1-goal games, even if it's the Rangers winning them. The Sharks, one of those teams that a lot of teams play down to. And I think the Rangers could potentially play down to them here. Just ask the Maple Leafs; they've done it twice already this season. So, give me the Sharks +1.5.
For me, 2-team lay. Just don't overcomplicate it. Avalanche, Ball Arena. They're gonna beat up on the Blues. Golden Knights against the Predators. Just a little too. Like, you want to get crazy? You can make it a 3-team. Like add the Stars in there because they're not losing to the damn Kraken. So chalky, but I think we cash. Little 3-team lay. Knights, Stars, Avalanche. NHL for y'all, ladies and gentlemen. College hoops. Elite 8. Tech. Shouldn't even be here.
Why does she sound like Pac-Man when Pac-Man dies in the game?
Like, that's real, bro. Damn, we supposed to be here in the Elite 8, bro.
You were the first person I thought of when I looked at this game. I was like, uh-oh. I was like, he's going to say, like, it should be us.
It should be us, man. Jovan, how you feeling here, man? Tech versus Florida. Florida, 6.5-point favorites. Total 157.5.
Yeah, I know a lot of people's going to take the over in this one. But for some reason, I believe that this one's going to fall short. Florida, they do pack a wall up, when it comes to defense. Texas Tech for quite a while hasn't looked well on the offensive end of the court. They escaped. They escaped last game, and that game went over on the strength of overtime. With Florida's prowess on defense, Tech they could play some defense too. Don't get me wrong. The well-coached team. I don't know if they want to try to run with Florida. I'm on the under in this one. You see later in the tournament, not this particular tournament, but historically later in the tournament, you get these unders on these high totals. I've cashed over the years, playing on that, and I think I want to do that in this case. So it'll only be the under for me, and I think that the Red Raiders could actually hang in the first half. So I'll take a fly on Texas Tech in the first half as well, and keep it close.
I thought long and hard about this game. The thing is, this shit been a chalk fest, bro. This shit been a straight chalk fest. Like, you've been favorites, you've been cashing. You've been dog hunting, man. It's been grim. We've caught a couple. Ain't been pretty. Well, fuck it. We staying with our game. Texas Tech money line. Bye-bye, Florida. Good run. Great run. There were points this season we thought y'all were the best team. We thought y'all was the best. And Texas Tech shouldn't even fucking be here. Their ass should already be gone. And then I would have had Florida beating Arkansas today. I would have. But I think Texas Tech actually got the makeup to do it. Down 16 with 10 minutes to go, and to score 45 points with 10 minutes to go left in the second half. It's crazy. That's resilient. Florida, man, I've seen them kind of play with their food a couple times in this tournament. They get lackadaisical. And I think, man, Tech got the moxie to do it. I'm on Tech money line. I'm still a dog hunting. Just telling y'all where I'm at. Chris, how you feeling?
Well, now apparently you can't watch an Arkansas game if you're under 6 years old because of a choking hazard. But the problem is that I just see Florida being too much. I like the over as well. I think it's going to be a high-scoring game, but kind of just what we saw with Florida against Maryland. You know, I think that Texas Tech can keep it close early. I think if you're taking Texas Tech, you take them first half. But I think this is just a higher scoring affair that goes the way of Texas. So, Texas, what am I saying? I'm looking at a Texas team on my screen. Florida goes the way of Florida. Sorry, I'm doing wraparound stuff behind the scenes.
Goes the way of Texas. Tech. Because I had to Tech at the end. That's all you got to do.
No. Where Texas Tech gets blown out. Yeah, I'm fading Texas Tech. Give me the over. Give me Florida.
Keep it rolling, man. The other one is Alabama. Versus Duke. Duke laying 7.5. I think this the woodshed, personally. I think Duke beats up on Bama. I think Bama won't be able to get the stops ultimately to do much of anything in this game. I'm tired of y'all just saying I just be talking and I just be smoking and shit like that, bro. Y'all said that yesterday about Purdue. Y'all said that about Purdue yesterday, bro. And we tied it. Tie game plus 340 or whatever it was in our back pocket. I think it was like 350. We sitting at plus 350 tie ball game with 4 seconds to go, bro. I don't be yapping, bro. I be trying to put y'all on some shit. And I'm telling y'all today, Tech got the makeup to do it. Letting you know. And I think Duke would shed Alabama today. I just don't think Alabama got the defense to do it. Offensively, they're just as capable as Duke is, but defensively, they're not even on the same planet. Like, I would say offensive, I got both teams A+. Defense, I got Duke probably like A, and I got Bama like C+. I'm on Duke. I'm gonna lay it. Chris?
Yeah, I don't care if it's a square play here. There's no way I can't do anything if I take the over. I've had my concerns about this Alabama defense going back to that game against Robert Morris. I stand by that if Cam Woods for Robert Morris doesn't shoot 3 of 18 from the floor, we might not even be talking about Alabama in this game. So, you know, they gave up 81 to Robert Morris. They kind of tightened it up, you know, coming into the Elite Eight. But like we said, Duke is just another animal. On the other side, though, Duke kind of let Arizona kind of hang around, and this Alabama offense has been one of the top teams in terms of offensive efficiency all season long. So, give me the over, Alabama Duke.
Javon, let's close out college hoops. How you feeling?
Yeah, I'm isolated to the first half, and I'm on the Crimson Tide. This is a veteran, ball club. They could get it done. They've been there, done that. Made it to the Final Four last year. Just on the strength for that, their leadership and Spears. I like that in the first half. For all the talent that Duke has, they haven't faced the team since November. quite like this as far as talent wise. So I think they're gonna come start off slow, and I think we could take advantage with Alabama. You could also if you want to. I'm not gonna do it personally, but money line the first half with the Crimson Tide. They could possibly have a lead going into the break. So I'm taking it with the points. Um, but I could see a world where Duke is losing at halftime.
Fair enough, man. College hoops for today, ladies and gentlemen. Tomorrow's games is just as good. 1 versus 2 is Houston, Tennessee, Auburn versus the Izzos. We'll break it down for y'all tomorrow on that. Last sport we'll cover today, the National Basketball Association. We got the Orlando Magic battling it out with the Sacktown Kings. His line is flipped. It was Sacktown -1.5, and I went the fuck off on the jam session. I went off. I said, this don't even make sense. It don't even make sense. Orlando's now 1.5 favorites. Washington is 1.5 point favorites over Brooklyn. And Miami is laying 7.5 on Philly. I lost the order.
I think you're up.
I'm up. Sacramento never should have been favored in this game to begin with. I don't know what the books were doing. They must have been smoking crack. Like, they can be favored. Sacramento could be favored over on the road on teams like maybe Utah, Washington, New Orleans, Philadelphia. But on a team that is legitimately still in the playoff race, like still playing meaningful basketball, Sacramento favored over them on the road? Stop it. Fucking stop it. I know Orlando's been disappointing. I know that loss to the Dallas the other day was disgusting. But let's get real here. Dogs at home to Sacramento? Stop it. Stop it. The lines now, if I was a line maker, I would probably be Orlando -3.5 would be my line personally. So 1.5 Magic, I'm still there. Solid bounce back spot for him at home. Brooklyn was my play of the night last night. It's probably one of my worst plays of the season. I felt like an idiot. I had hit 4 NBA play of the days in a row. Was looking for my 5th one, and then I come out there with Brooklyn. And I get taking my bullshit by 30. I was so pissed. I was pissed. You can't let your emotions guide your betting. I'm back on Brooklyn today, man. Oh my God. What you can't do is get blown out at home by 30 to the Clippers, who blew you out by 60 last time you played, and then turn around the very next night and lose to Washington. You just can't do that. You just can't. Washington is still in the Cooper Flag sweepstakes. They're still outright tanking. I know it's an ugly spot for Brooklyn on a second leg of a back-to-back with travel. But I think the line here tells you what you need to know. Even despite all of that, despite getting blown out yesterday, despite being on the road with travel, despite all of this shit, they're only 1.5 point dogs. And we know what it is with Brooklyn. We've discussed it a lot this season. They're much better on the road anyway than they are at home. It's an ugly play. It's disgusting. I know. Usually them the right ones. They pissed me off last night, but we're going back to them. Give me Brooklyn. And Philadelphia is getting taken behind the woodshed. Miami is in a little insanity run, finally, after playing terrible basketball post-Jimmy. Finally played well. All they needed to do was beat Jimmy. They needed to get the monkey off their back. They did that. And since then, they went on a little win streak. I want to continue to ride this insanity run with them. Philadelphia, the worst ATS team in the NBA. We've been fading them blindly. We will continue to fade them blindly. That's my thoughts. Chris?
Yeah, I'm with you on the Heat. Mainly just a fade of the 76ers more than anything else. Yeah, this team's just absolutely disgusting. I'm not going near that Magic Kings game because I'm tired of being let down by the Magic. even though I do think they're probably the better
Hey,
side.
hey, come on, we do it together. Come on, please. Join
Nope, you're not. Nope. You're not. You're trying to hand me a cup of the Kool-Aid, and I'm slapping it out of your hand because I know there's something in there.
me. No, it's not.
Then why is it bubbling, and why is it like steaming? There's something in there.
It's not
Mm-hmm.
regular.
All of a sudden, I'm
It's
gonna end up passing on a couch with a Paolo Banchero fat head over me. But yeah, no way. I'm not going near. The Magic are probably the better team there, but yeah, that's but what's even more gross is the fact I'm taking the Washington Wizards. So I think there's got to be some semblance of pride where you show up after giving up 162 points. That was bad. But the Nets, a lot easier to back for me when they're a road dog catching a decent amount of points, but laying points on the road, no thanks. Usually we say that the Wizards. Yeah, I'm sorry, they're not even laying points. They were laying points when I initially did the video for this game. But even if the lines flipped, I still think that the Wizards get it done. So, but that first time slot's discussed.
Javon, how you feeling?
Yeah, it's gonna have to be Miami. Showing a little bit of life, 3-game winning streak, 5-game cover streak, playing the team they should absolutely pound, who's packed it in. They punted on the season. Was it a 6-game losing streak, 5-game non-cover streak, or it might be flipped. I'm not sure. But either way, they're hard garbage. They've been losing. They don't want to win. They don't have the talent to win. So look, this is a Stindl clip game as far as I'm concerned. So can we take this 7 and raise it another 7? With the 15-point win by the Heat in Philly, I wouldn't be surprised about that. And I like the over. You've seen these Philly games, these Sixers games, go over the total, a lot when they've had their G Leaguers in the game. So yeah, it's Miami, it's the over, it's the Stindl clip, it's all that. If you want to play with it after the -14, go right ahead. It might get real ugly. Just based on current form with both of these teams, that's the only way I play it.
Fair enough. First slot from the NBA. We keep it rolling. We got the team from Dallas out on the road facing York. Boo. We also got the Lakers and the Grizzlies, the Pacers and the Thunder Buddies, and the Celtics and the Spurs. Franchise Europe.
Oh boy! So basically, just went rest of the card.
Yes, sir.
All right. Boy, give me the Thunder here. Simply going back to the mindset of if it ain't broke, don't fix it. The Thunder just been steamrolling teams, and even when it looks dicey, like it did against the Memphis Grizzlies, DC finds a way to go on a run and win by 20 points. Indiana, I think they come down a little bit here after putting up 162 on the Wizards. Going from the Wizards to the Thunder is just going from two completely different ends of the spectrum, one to the other. So give me the Thunder there. Give me the Bulls. I understand that that the way they won that game against the Lakers could create a bit of a letdown effect, but the Bulls are still 15-3 against the number since the All-Star break. So just hard to go against.
So, I remember pull out my Michael Jordan Bulls jersey. I don't even know I had one of them, but I do. I gotta pull that motherfucker.
The question I always ask myself: does it still fit?
Yeah.
That makes one of us. So give me the Bulls here. Yeah, I have to think that, the Magic the Mavericks are a little bit fraudulent here, a little bit in over their heads. Who knows if Anthony Davis is going to sit out here again? So give me the Bulls. Lakers, Grizzlies. I want to see the injury report clear up, but if I'm seeing this catching points with the Lakers, if I'm not mistaken, because I'm not seeing Luka or LeBron on the injury report, I'll take the points with the Lakers. I mean, I know that usually you get the sort of the dead cat bounce after firing the coach, which I still can't believe that the Memphis Grizzlies did, but I get it, I guess. Plus John Morant is questionable. I'll take the Lakers plus the points. And Celtics Spurs, I got nothing in that one.
Yeah, I definitely don't get that Grizzlies firing of Jenkins. Not with 9 games left in the season. From reports, he was neutered anyway. He had no real control. He didn't want to play that, the style of ball that they're playing. He wanted to play the old style that they, previously won with John Morant. I heard John Morant didn't particularly like this style of play. I look at Memphis. I look at them being a defensive leaning team, and for them to switch to an offensive team, even though they have a good record, it's not going to take them far come playoff time. He's a good coach. I think he got a raw deal based on all the injuries that have befallen this organization over the last couple of seasons. So he'll land on his feet. Good coaches usually do. With that said, I would want to take the points with the Lakers based on what happened with them last game. Back to back crazy endings to those games. And they both of those games were within this current number. This should be a close game. And I think Cream rises to the top with, Luka Doncic, LBJ, Austin Reeves and company. Yeah, so it'll be the Lakers for me, and it'll be the Chicago Bulls. Um, Even though it would be a letdown spot, but I just like the way this team's playing. There's a lot of excitement all of a sudden in Chicagoland, and gonna keep it rolling with that. Dallas did show something in their last game against Orlando, so at this point it will be a lean. Anthony Davis will be playing this one. Maybe he makes a difference, maybe not. Um, but yeah, I would lean Chicago in that one as well.
I'm on Chicago in that one. I think I don't care if Anthony Davis, Lively, Gafford, all of them play because they're all could be back for this one. Still on the Bulls. I'm going to continue to ride this Bulls train until they cool off. And when I just look at this game, the Bulls chemistry is if you play 2K, it's like at 100%. If you ever play like my league. While Dallas, dealing with a lot of injuries, guys in and out of the lineup, Dallas is a team that hasn't really been able to catch a cohesiveness, while Chicago is probably the team with the most cohesiveness right now. It's just a styles matchup. Dallas is a sneaky team. You can't make money with them. You got to bet them in certain spots. I just don't like this spot for them today. Chicago is on a high. I'm talking about on a high of high. And I want to continue to ride that high with them. Yo, Chicago. I'm on the Lakers. I know the coach firing angle, fuck all that, bro. Grizzlies are done. They're cooked. I don't know why they fired Jenkins, bro. I thought the reason they were struggling, the reason it was because they've been injured. They've been banged up. So, I mean, head coach can't play doctor as well. But I never really thought of Memphis as like a real title contender. I think we're going to battle it out in playoffs, probably lose first round. Likely a first round exit, maybe upset somebody, and for sure get bounced in the second. Like that's their ceiling. I don't know what they're thinking else it is. The Lakers are the better team. Lakers got more to play for. Lakers got to win these games down the stretch. Lakers got a really tough schedule down the stretch, so they got to take the winnable ones. The current form Memphis is in, I think they're still a fade. On the Pacers. I know.
Don't come to me after saying, "Oh, I should have taken." You know what this is all over again?
Oh man. The thing is, them Pacers not ass. Them boys is balling. The Pacers is fucking balling. Man, ain't nobody talking about it but me. 10 is too many. It's too many. It's too many. 5, 6, 7 Thunder Buddies. 10? I gotta go with Indiana. Oklahoma City is one of the best defensive teams we've seen in the NBA in a while. Indiana is one of the best offensive teams in NBA history. Indiana just put up 162 on Washington. Now, granted, I know it's Washington. They could have put up 200. They could have put up 200. Like, I just think 10 too many, man. I don't like fading Oklahoma City. It make my stomach hurt. I know. They're my favorite money-making team. Thunder Buddies for life. All that. They're not going to cover every game. And I think this one is probably a 6-point Thunder win. But if you want to step back 3 on some plus money today, I can't talk you off for taking Indiana money line. I can't. I cannot talk anybody off the Indiana money line. That's how well the Pacers are playing. That's how well they're playing. And I don't know if enough people tuned in. That's how I'm feeling. Celtics. No Wemby. No Fox. No Pop. No Spurs. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. We did it. We did it. Anything is possible.
Oh, you're taking the Thunder almost anything. If you're not taking the Thunder almost anything.
Money making Saturday. A lot of stuff on the board today. Chris, what you got over at Pick Dogs Premium, Brody?
I got a few things on the board. Got my $15 MLB play of the day. Going to try to bounce back with that today. Also got college hoops play on the board, and I got a 5-pack for college hoops, NBA, and NHL, all in one of my hoops and hockey 5-pack. Got a few bonus plays for MLB that are on a long-term subscription as well. So make sure that you jump on board. Let's make some money together. We're getting into that stretch run, and we're going to start making some money as we get to the playoffs as well. So make sure that you use the promo code PICK at checkout, 15% off your purchase. Pair all of us up. We'll make you some money.
Do the damn thing with the franchise. Jovan, what you got going on?
Yeah, I got a Big Dance Elite 8 3-pack. I like the players that's on the board for college basketball. Also have one Major League Baseball play up on the board, and I will have 3 more up on the board that I particularly like. That Major League Baseball game is an early game, so yeah, one of those afternoon games. So yeah, jump on that for now. Or jump on something long term. I also got an NBA play up on the board. Might have another one, might not. I don't know. But that's tonight's action. So got a little bit of time to figure that out. But yeah, jump on something long term so you get all those plays. It's been a hell of a March. We're gonna end this one off right the last couple days of March. So jump on something long term, like I said, and let's get this money.
Let's do it. Hop on with Jovan, kick the crap out of the books. Me today, I got 3 Major League Baseball plays. I got 3 or 4 NBA plays. And I might have one in college hoops. I just ain't pulled the trigger on it quite yet. But handle for me today, Monday, next Saturday. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know what it ain't. I did drop my top play yesterday in the NBA. I had the Nets, one of my worst plays of the season. I apologize. Hit 4 of my last 5 on that. Looking to make it 5 of 6 tonight. Huge bounce back spot for me. Love to play. Scoop it up. $25. Let's do the damn thing, man. Money making Saturday parlay time. Parlay. Franchise. Yeah.
Yeah, let's go with the Cincinnati Reds. Let's go with the Seattle Mariners. And like it was not going to be on the third leg of the parlay, the Houston Astros.
Joe, go ahead.
I'll give out 4. White Sox, Orioles. That should get you some nice monies. Both of those are plus money line joints. Royals, Pirates, Texas Tech first half, Alabama first half, and then we got an extendo clip one. Miami Heat extendo clip. However you choose, as far as the points to extend that, and the Dodgers extendo clip up to -2.5. So Miami Heat would be up to -14. However you choose to, extend that up to 14 is what it will be.
I got 2 for y'all. First one, we're going to go chalky. We're going to go with the Arizona Diamondbacks. And we're going to go with the Arizona Diamondbacks money line, Chicago Bulls money line. Well, 2-teamer. Just get it out the way. Then we're going to go dog hunt. 2-team dog. This ain't for everybody. You gotta have the guts to bet some shit like this. Indiana Pacers money line, Detroit Tigers money line. Don't shoot the messenger. I'm just telling y'all. Hey, we'll step back 3. Dodgers start 5-0. Come on, man. That shit sounds too good to be true.
It's not far-fetched. They'll start 20-0.
I'm already
talking about.
I'm already know. I'm already done. We'll step back 3, man. We done burnt money in worse ways. I do love what I got over at Pig Dogs Premium today, though, ladies and gentlemen. For real. I know these guys do as well. Hop on something with these guys and let's do the damn thing. Check out all of our individual content over on the YouTube page. Jam session is already up and posted for the day. MLB pop-up will be up momentarily. I'll be back tomorrow. See y'all tomorrow. Chris, any final words from you?
Oh, it's making a winning day. I'll see you guys probably on Monday. And, let's kick the crap out of the books.
Jovan?
Yeah, we'll be more professional tomorrow, and then can try to cut out the shenanigans.
Knock, knock.
So is your phone upside down?
I don't know. Let's find out.
Who's there?
Jesus.
Jesus who?
Jesus Luzardo is going to kick the fucking crap out of the Nationals. We out of here.